Right guys, thanks for joining me. So today you'll notice we're in a different location. I am still in Devon and on the Devonshire coast. Basically today we're going to have a look, see what waders we can photograph and film along this estuary. I'm literally only 2 miles away from where I filmed the previous video with the peregrines, so hopefully you found that one interesting. Hopefully this is something a little bit different. We're going to go for some waders, see what we can find. As I expect curlews, cormorants, swans, egrets. I mean, that's just what I can see. Redshank maybe. So yeah, we'll just have a little look along these mudflats and yeah, see what we can get today. Hopefully there's some good waders about. Well, that should be pretty good. Quite a lot of birds to look at. Obviously some birds are easier to spot than others, but I've just got a little egret in front of me and he's hunting, doing the typical little egret thing where they'll use that yellow foot. They've obviously got black legs with a yellow foot, and they'll use that foot they'll just shake it about in the mud flats underneath where they're standing and disorientate any fish that are in the shallows basically. And then they'll just spike them with that long bill, and that's the way they do their hunting predominantly. Now these are you'll find these mainly on estuaries. They're not really a shoreline bird. You won't see them at combing the beaches, but you will see them on the estuaries behind the beaches. So this is exactly where this one is. So yeah, absolutely great to see that behaviour, and hopefully I can get him catching a fish. That'd be nice, but yeah, nonetheless nice to see him hunting and in reasonably close proximity. A bird that's struggled throughout the years, but now is really quite a common bird to see along your estuaries, which is good to see. But back in the day, that wasn't the case. So yeah, good recovery for the little egrets. So I've just been following that little egret across the shore. It's a really tolerant bird actually, and he's now fishing on the other side of the estuary, which is where most of the birds are, because there's a lot of traffic alongside the road here, so maybe put off by that, and kayakers tend to put the boats in here even at low tide. So so yeah, hopefully some decent photos there of the egret. So I think we're going to move along the shore and see what else we can maybe photograph. I'd love to get some curlews. That'd be absolutely fantastic if I could get pretty close to some curlews or godwits. I'm not really sure what I'm going to see. I'm going to keep driving down the estuary and I'll stop off the minute I see something. I mean, I could walk down, but it's best and quickest to just drive down and maybe just spot stuff that's on the shoreline and just stop as and when we see things maybe. So yeah. Just in the middle of the estuary, and these curlews actually put on a really good display. There's 3 curlews in total, and they're just they're very territorial, or seem to be, because the minute one gets near another one's spot, it's getting chased off. So there's been a lot of flying up and down. So I reckon I've got a couple of decent flight shots, to be fair. Probably better than the actual ground shots. because that seems to be how they're getting closer to me, because they're flying past where I'm situated, and they're not kind of bothered by me. They're more bothered by the two curlews that are chasing them off a certain area. So they keep switching round and keep moving in front of each other and flying across the estuary. And I've got some nice water shots where they're just low to the water, which they tend to be the better shots compared to when it's got the mud flats behind. It's not as good as when it's just got the water behind, so it's flying a little bit lower. I'll probably show you the two different photos now so you can see the difference, how the one shot just looks better because it's just got more clarity on the bird because of the background. So yeah, not too shabby. I mean, I'd like to see if I can get a little bit closer. I don't want to scare them off. They don't seem too skittish for curlew, to be honest. Normally curlew are quite really skittish, but these, I mean, this is a busy estuary. There's even a campsite on the side of the estuary, so they're used to people. There's trams going across all day. You can see a tram going across in the background. So yeah, it's quite a busy stretch of water. There's kayakers all the time. So yeah, but I'm pretty happy with some of them shots. I'll show you some more now, and yeah, not too bad. Egrets and curlew, two of my favourite kind of estuary birds, really. I love the sound of a curlew. The sound of a curlew you can't beat, really. It just screams coastal to me, and it's such a soothing bird call, one of the best. So yeah, enjoy them. So I know I will. Hopefully they edit quite well, and yeah, see what else we can get. It's a lot of hell of a lot of crows as well, like carrion crows, moving the seaweed out of the way and digging around. So I'll probably put a bit of footage of that up as well. So just a little bit of a safety tip as well if you're going out onto mud flats, because it is quite dangerous. You might not think it because there's a lot of birds on it, but obviously birds don't weigh a lot, so it's not an issue for them. But for us, it can be absolutely treacherous, and you can get yourself in a right sticky situation. So a tip is find rocky areas like this if you can, because they're best, to be honest. So obviously, you know, if the rocks aren't sinking, you're okay, but the rocks are only going to be towards the shore side, but going out there is an absolute treachery. So the best thing to do in that scenario is, if you see there, if you ever see a stream or a water source going into the estuary, which you should be able to just see, I'll get a little closer so you can see, but you can see there's a few, we've got a water source coming out here like a little stream onto the estuary, flowing right down into the main of the estuary. We've got an oyster catcher flying across there as well. Oh, he's going to land there as well. Lovely. So you want to follow that stream, or you want to walk down that stream, because that is the area where obviously it's pushing all that silt, all that stuff that's what you're going to lose your feet in. It's pushing that down into the estuary, or pushing it to the side, and you'll find that it's just gravel and stones. So obviously make sure, test your footing underfoot, that's the best thing to do, but generally those areas are the safest bit to follow. I've just walked down that and my feet haven't dipped anywhere, so yeah, that's all I would say is the best. Little wader there, I'm trying to keep my eye on him, but he's flowing all the way down there. He's just landed. So yeah, that's the safest area, so I would advise following that down, but really it's best if there's a couple of you, really, if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't want to be going out there. Last thing you want to do, no matter what footwear you've got on, especially wellies can be really dangerous because they tend to get the suction. I've got these on, I don't know if you can see, hang on. I've got these type wet shoes on, because these don't really they're not really an issue when it comes to getting when your foot goes under, you can kind of pull it out, whereas wellies, it has the opposite effect. You almost have to pull your foot out the welly. So a load of oyster catchers flying across now. It'd be nice if we could get some oyster catchers. So So yeah, just be safe out there basically when you're on the estuary, and also obviously be aware of the tide, because the tide will catch you out. Along here it's okay though, because I'm not going to get cut off or anything like that, but just be careful if you're going across area where you can't access above, along the sides on a grassy bank or something and it's cliff, then just don't cut yourself off, because that's the last thing you want to do. So yeah, let's see if we can get these oyster catchers anyway. I'm going to follow that stream down like I just said, where it should be safe, and the minute my feet start dipping a bit, because when you get to the middle it will start getting to the silt, so you can only go so far on them, and I'm going to follow that down, see if that oyster catcher is going to let me, and then yeah, hopefully we can get some decent pictures. Right, so in short, the oyster catcher was there for about 30 seconds after I turned that last part of the video off, so yeah, that was a no-go. So yeah, he's the group that he was flying along with when he landed came back past, and he kind of parted off with them again. So yeah, not too good on that occasion, but just trial and error, isn't it, when you do these, when you come down at moments like this. And to be honest, I'm not wearing the best attire to, you know, expect to get the best results. It is just a bit of a smash and grab while I'm in the area next to the town. Come down to the estuary, see what we can get. Oh, don't you just love that sound? So I think we're going to end the video there. Thanks for coming with me on this little coastal estuary walk. Hopefully you've enjoyed the photos and seen the different species along this estuary. And yeah, thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Also do comment, because I do read the comments and try to reply to all of them. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.